Watch out for Echo Fox, gonna switch things around. This one will not have a knockup, no Malphite. To be fair, wouldn't have been good in a Cho'Gath, I don't feel like, but either way, a Moon over the and right now waiting around, puts the Ghost Pearl behind him, and now looks like maybe the play. Moon in half HP, pops the ult, nice flash, gets away from the charge. And that will be a knockup, but is it going to be enough damage afterwards? A chain of CC, trying to have enough with the ult. Is it going to be enough with Feast? And it is the first blood in the top lane. Someday grabs 400 gold.
So nice. Cody-san already has the Stormbrazer completed and looking pretty good.
Ryu getting around that wind wall there. Okay, so now auto-attacking a caster minion. Not the end of the world. Still bootsless though on this Lee Sin, and now here comes 4 into the mid lane, trying to make the play happen. Quick wind wall comes in, finds the bubble. The charm, the knockup, but don't. Damonte's gonna flash away. Ignite is on though, damage is in, and Anda is gonna grab himself the second kill of the game. That chase through worked nicely.
Yeah, Damonte responding about as well as he can though. You know, wind walling it off, blowing both the summoners at good timings, trying to get away. They're gonna give Ryu solo first gold here. As the nice 4-man.
Trying to make some plays. They've gotten the Mountain Drake. That is one thing to their credit, which may pay off later on, but otherwise, as you're mentioning, it's kind of all Anda and all 100 Thieves all the time. Now Huni in another bad spot, gonna be knocked up. Is it enough for the Feast? Not quite yet. About 800 up from here. And here comes the flank, 2v3 to have the burst for the Cho'Gath. They kick him in, yes they do. But the re-engage comes across. A knockup for Yasuo. And now Cody-san back and forth, finds won the kill in this one, 3-1 in this fight, but the Xayah goes down as well. And in fact, Echo Fox find a good fight, but Anda now back in the mix, puts the Q down, finds a knockup. Can they chase down Damonte as Ryu is in the Zoe, getting blocked out by the minions though, and now poor Smoothie trying to run on this Alistar, does flash away, but the damage could be enough. In the fog of war, finds a headbutt, still goes down. A 2-2 fight, so now the rest of the spots coming around. Swain has arrived, and he wants to get some glory for Noxus, will get that kill, and it is Echo Fox who goes up 1 kill in the trade.
Yeah, and the shutdown.
Down to half HP, but here comes the collapse. 4 versus 4 inside this river.
TP is available. Huni's running up, though.
Knock him in the front line. They can try to burn us with the pops the ult, and Alistar stays alive. Another knock him in the back line, and the ult in for Swain as well. The re-engage comes across. Dardoch low on health. He's got to be big careful this one. Kicks in the wall, but goes down. Cody-san finds himself that kill, and the ult from Yasuo not going to be enough. More than just the one trade for one. Herald goes down towards the blue team, and now second kill comes in as Yasuo's going to fall 2-1 in favor of 100 Thieves as a chomp comes through into Damonte.
Once you expend a lot of those ultimates, a lot of those initial abilities, if you can't get it on Cody-san, they're going to have the damage kind of grind you out in a long fight. If you want that route, 100 Thieves looking for a fight. Nice wind wall.
And ooh, nice W by Anda as well. Gets away from the headbutt to Smoothie. Out of engage. Shows the ult's going to time out. They're going to go for the hard engage. They're going to try to knock him down, try to pick that kill up. And they're almost going to get him, but Smoothie able to walk back. And now Anda frontlining at half HP. Going to find some damage onto him. Slowed down. He's got cleavers in the back of his head. That poor Yordle going to stay alive though. And now a knockup on Mundo pops the stopwatch to stay alive. But Sunday's in the back lines. Could chase down. Goes to the kickback. And he cannot quite get it. The ult came out in time from Cody's son. And
right here, and really starting to feel like they are taking over. But we'll see what the game plan is for Echo Fox, because I really think
down, and as we're seeing, is going towards full tank, has parts of a Knight's Vow as well as parts of a Stone Plate, so he's in a really good spot here to play that front line safely, as we're mentioning that backline looks solid. An early executioner is calling in for Cody's son. Morellanamacon done for Ryu as well.
Yeah.
World Smoothie,
now they
heavily injured, missing an ultimate. He's out of this fight. Huni gets that kill finally in the bottom side. First short on the board for Echo Fox, but look at this. It's an uncontested Baron at the very start of this one. No Blastcone either. Ryu now gets the Blastcone just in time. Dardoch can knock down the red. Right now there is some vision. Now gone. 6,000 health on the Baron.
Huni's TP. Here it is.
Ward's going to start. Lots of wards in the pit. And it kicks back the jungler, but they're not going to go for the commit just yet. Maybe they could have burned it down, and maybe they still will try. But they're giving time for Lee Sin to rejoin the fight. 100 Thieves now. Are they going to get that battle? Huni taking damage from Baron and stuck inside the pit. He can. Will they get out with a flash? A double knockup for the Rakan. Big damage. The silence across as well. And Dardoch is gone. The chomp coming through. A second one across already. 5v3 in this fight. And Damonte is forced to run away. Gets a double knockup, but does he have enough damage? He's ignited. He's silenced. He's got to go down. Iframu getting himself another kill. It's 3 for 0, and Laz is just running. But this is what that game might be for Echo Fox. The fourth kill comes through. 11-400 Thieves. Complete control.
The clean 4 for 0. 100 Thieves with a perfect setup. They will get this Baron here too. They have the smite. Dardoch is dead. Huni is not even going to try. And 100 Thieves have full control over this game. This is really clinical around the Baron from them.
With 4,000 health left on Baron, no one is around. It's going to be picked up cleanly. The chomp, and it's nowhere close, of course, for Sunday. The spike comes through. Gold lead 8,000 in the reset. Having one of his worst games so far here as bot lane tier 2 falls. 5 turrets to 1. Fox has found almost nothing so far in this game. Of course, the push will continue. 2 minutes and change still left in this buff, so a lot to go for. A quick root, a pullback on Shogat, but look at the engage. They're happy to go for that one, and down goes Huni. The biggest tank is gone already, and Alster to follow. 2 for 0 into the base. They run 100 Thieves looking for a very quick one in this one. 28 minutes and rushing down absolutely everything. The turret's falling, the inhibitor will drop as well. 100 Thieves sure to take this one down.
Just absolutely slamming through Echo Fox there. Cody-san has the IE completed, making easy work of that front line. Dardoch gonna try something, but this one is over.
I'll add some of the damage stats, but another death in the column, 15-4. 100 Thieves take control of second place. They will be challenging Team Liquid for the top spot, with the finalists from Spring on top here today.
And looking at, so again, this really has been one of the stories that the analysts have been talking about. We have been talking about solo as well. Is one of the reasons I think that Red Sun gets it is 4 members here for the Golden Guardians. This is kind of the advantage that they get from their bottom lane doing well in those early stages, and Blabber is going to be forced to try to go up to the top side and get something
comes
done.
up, Licorice losing a couple hundred health, and now actually they will go for it. Lorlo is going to be slowed down, flashing away, but that's going to be a pretty easy knock-up to land. Do they have the follow-through as the chunk comes in? He's going to stay forward, almost gets the burst. No, first blood comes across. Lorlo's hold not enough damage. And here comes the re-engage, but Jensen's already here to back for the rest of the matchup. A TP coming in on top of this one as the rest of the squad can come through. Bombs come down to revive. That's actually a layer of Volt, which is not ideal for Cloud9. A beautiful knockback, but he's going to be resurrecting. Will it be enough defense though to keep Blabber alive? Bit of damage for Mickey, but follow through. Is it even going to be there? A root in front. The shield comes through for Zazel. Contract still wants in. Now here comes Tom Kent as Matt shows up. This could be the burst as Rise shows up. Can he find the rune prison? Zazel will be sniped, and Golden Guardians able to trade the kill. Overall, as a result, something expected based on how this game's been going. A double stun's going to land. The Braum is here as well. That is certainly Mickey falling, and Jensen now his first kill on the board.
Yeah, nicely set up there by Jensen.
4v2 dive with the chrono shift available, and they're going to go right in towards this. Looking to knock down Tom Kench first. He cannot save himself. The shield might come on. No, he's chain stunned, and Defty cannot go anywhere. The bot lane dive much better on the Cloud9 side. Zazel with about 2 health stays alive. Conic wants in. I think it's a pretty big misplay to not coordinate that. That's it. Mickey's still playing up. Fights up against Jensen. Here comes the stun. Here comes the flash forward. The slow in as well. Conic's in the mix. Going to find some damage. Blabber going to ult to stay alive, and did not get back in the Lamdra's fight. And now the trade comes through. An explosive cast backwards, but Contract, his days are numbered. And on the dotted line, he's going to fall. Gets a bit of damage on, but Blabber will still make that happen. Jensen gets his second kill of the game.
2 for 0. But then he loses so much top, so it's going to be Cloud9. Everything going their way.
114 health, mid lane outer turret.
And Mickey could have gotten it. I think he could have gotten it on that previous wave, but he was nervous to step up. Gets first turret and the bounty, and that is so much gold in their pockets.
Backdoor bonus is the thing.
You can do it.
And he's got it.
Completed item, so this is a little bit different. He will have some more early CDR. He'll be able to try to get towards that Archangel shield a little bit faster. But Licorice getting the turret on the top side, basically solo, is definitely concerning. I mean, this is that tank versus tank matchup. Yes, there was last outer here on the roam from Jensen and Blabber, and that is just a very big early goal.
And ahead. I don't know what exactly Guardians can grip on right now. They're losing every single matchup. A nice explosive cast! That's going to be Lamps' fight down. Now chopped up. The Matt's going to spit him out off of it. Zillion's going to pop up with this one. They will get that one down, but Jensen's very, very low. Mickey almost gets the Q to land, but he overextends for it. And Cloud9 still alive. Finally, one trade kill, a second on the board overall for them. The sun coming across is going to force GGS to back off once more.
He's working towards that second item. They need him to be big, and they're trying to pull off a dive onto Licorice.
LTP is in, 4 versus 1, nowhere to go. Knocked into the air, finally will go into the ground, 6 feet under afterwards as Matt walks away with the stun, the shield on him as well. With the wave, they can go for the
jungle, pressuring on the red buff. You can see them wrapping around behind Deftly. They want to get this mid lane tier 2 down.
Go for mini wave right now. No, so he can go for the hard dive. And just barely Matt is in range, flashes in, saves his teammate. And here comes the rest, but Mickey's going to find the root. They're going to block it with a shield. Zazel trying to keep his teammates alive. Where is Zillion? Gets the revive on the Kindred. Will stay alive for now. Maybe the better Master of Death is now Kindred is going to stay in the air. A bit of a slow, but out they go, and look out. Contracts is going to be taking a lot of damage. The bomb does hit through untargetability. Gets the kill, actually, inside of Tom Kench's belly. Didn't save in time, so a nice kill in that dive. Cloud9 continue to find better picks.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where as soon as you start channeling that ultimate, you realize everyone's there, you want it back, but Sneaky going in!
Flash in for the stun because of the Braum passive, and it happens out nicely. A Rampage now, 4-0 on the Kai'Sa.
Get the Baron in full control.
Zeyzal even spellbooked over to Smite to make him go down a little bit faster, and then grab that one to kind of align very perfectly here. And now Mickey found out this time without the ulti. He's got the flash, gets over the wall. The explosion might be enough, and it is! And Tahm Kench couldn't have saved him anyway. Seraph's shield was used, wasn't enough. Down he goes yet again. 11-3 on the scoreboard, only 24 minutes into the game. The slow one to Matt. Re-engage not going to be found just yet, but top lane tier 2 will fall. Lorlo's got to be careful. He's down to half HP. Now Contract's in. Will this be the fight? A quick respite popped in. Zeyzal flashes back into the circle, but the stun's going to come back through. Contracts, 2 autos will kill. Quickly saved by Matt. Soon to be big snipe to Sneaky one in. Does he go for it? Get some damage across, and Matt is going to die to the bomb. And again, a kill for Jensen. 5 now on the board, most of the team.
Jensen just crushing it, doing so much damage. Has the Ludens fully stacked Voa, double spell pen items with the Oblivion Orb, and those Sorcerer Shoes. I mean, he even has the 10-stack Dark Seal. Like, this guy is a monster at this point in the game and really taking over. No one can touch those marksmen, and they are going to knock down the first inhibitor of the game.
You can't defend this one. You're 4v5 against a Baron buff, even though there's gold in pockets right now. They're putting a little bit of space. Zeyzal, I guess, a bit injured, but finally that goes down, and they can walk back pretty cleanly. And Golden Guardians have just been letting
up before you fight once more, but yeah, they're going to retreat perhaps to Dragon, at least Kindred is, so they could have Zeyzal maybe TP back in. I'm not sure if he's actually used that just yet, so they are going to call for that TP. You can see he swapped over to it on that Braum, and has it available if need be.
They multitask all, but maybe one more if they need it. Mid's pushing him with supers right as we speak, and this bot lane goes going to low. Explosive cast is going to find Zeyzal, and he's not going to be revived. So 1-for-0, big stun in the back line though, with the re-engage coming across. Days might be numbered. Contract staying alive though. 5v4, a knock up on a Blabber, and he can't get revived either. Jensen yet to press the button, revives in front of the turret. This could be the fight. Golden's Guardians needed. A full health Zillion taking some damage though. Matt going to stay alive. A snipe not quite going to land either. And as they lick their wounds, C9 choose to stay a little
that are going to shut down really everything you want to do.
With stun over the wall, trying to make the big play for Blabber. He's got to be careful, has to pop the ultimate. And will the re-engage come in time? Jensen's going to be in range for him, but no one's hitting him just yet. Almost sniped, actually. That was close. Definitely almost landed something, but no stun and a nice roam. War brings him to safety, but 2 injured members of Golden Guardians are back in the fountain waiting to regen as the inhibitor turret's going to fall. And the bot lane inhibitor is going to be next for this one. 29 minutes into the game, and it's an 11,000 gold lead. 2 inhibs down, waiting for the Nexus push as the waves are coming in.
And they can just go top. They have minions up there, and you can see, again, how aggressive Blabber is playing. Jumps in, pushes Mickey back, because he knows that the team will be there behind him to actually support him. He can trade out his ultimate aggressively, knowing Jensen still has his to bring him back up, and they are on that 3rd inhibitor tower.
And a half health rise, might not be able to defend much as the wave is going down. A good bit of wave clear. So the turret will still fall to focus fire as the inhibitors are still dead and minions are still flooding into the base. Golden Guardians, will they make their stand here? Let triple inhib go down. They find the root, but Ornn is very tanky. Pops the stone plate as well. He's not going to go down. And here comes the call. The Forge got a double knockup. Here comes the burst across, a double already. And only 3 left alive. There could not be anyone left to stop Cloud9 as the inhibitors come back up in the mid lane. Top lane to fall soon. With bot already dead, they can walk this one in. Contracts Mickey indefinitely. Sim up to stop 5 people while down 13,000 gold. The first next turret will fall. As Cloud9 continue their winning streak, 5-1, about to be 6-1 here to continue their hold on a playoff spot. Golden Guardians will be alone in last place, and the final dive comes in for a kill. Zeyzal stays up, the stun comes across, another one a shutdown for Sneaky as he gets his 5th. The Nexus falls, and Cloud9 continue their quest for playoffs.
Cloud9 win their 5th straight. The rampage continues for them as they are looking so damn good these last few weeks. Golden Guardians still win.
Way more aggressive,
yeah.
Something that you can actually control the side lanes on. And when TSM are getting split pushed to death by a team like Echo Fox, want to practice that up. Be better. It's also the side of Dragon, but he has a split push top. Boy, Erickson caught out
Flash
though.
over the wall. Actually, ultimate's going to be over onto Reignover. Fast damage coming in. They flash for Greg. Oh, leapfrogs on Huhi. Erickson's back and forth denying vision with the pink, but Huhi's still able to get the kill in. A little
He
retribution.
swapped the lanes with the teleport, and there's no teleport on Sven. He took heal for lane dominance, and that's first turret for CLG off of a quick swap.
The kill doesn't even have to be there for them. Haunter can get out, and this kind of facilitates what you know CLG for. rotating early, taking down the map and opening things up on their terms to make the next move. That Tristana pick, we haven't seen a Demolitionist in quite some time, drops turrets. We'll see if they can keep doing it. Ocean Drake side, he is a cruising cow right now. And Sven is left alone on the top side. He should be able to trade that turret through.
Yeah, they're going to go after him here. Hanser canceled his recall because Stixay was walking up, and here's 3 on him.
Gonna take him a bit. He's gonna go Meganar here for a second. Just get some wallets and some throw. He is getting thrown around himself as he scoops him into the wall. A good kill to Stixay to build up. Good damage as TSM focuses topside, knowing they're losing a bit of ground.
Yep, they end up getting that turret for that kill.
One of the best. Yeah, they might have missed 2 Oceans, but their Tristana just got a rapid fire cannon, which is a huge item for Tristana in general, and they already have that Demolition.
Right now, TSM have actually lost that pressure on the Baron, like you said. So they have to play kind of up through what they have. Here comes Huhi with the Banshee Veil. Good job by Mithy.
Ooh, throw another rock indeed. The Weaver's Wall closes in TSM. A quick kill onto Rainover. Can't even get the Lamb's Respite out. Now they're going to be killing down onto Biofrost as Huki and Stixay must get out of this fight. And they were turned around on immediately.
And that was great. You saw Grig went in there, got the stun onto Rainover. Rainover, believe, has a QSS, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway, because if he got out of it, he was still going to get launched. But hold on.
Darshan coming up, Flash Force there with 200 HP left on the choke gap. And that bit of left and right, well, finally getting Hanser into the fight.
In order to not be destroyed by that.
So you're saying he had a chance?
I'm saying he potentially had a chance, yes.
The hardest one. Oh, Chain of Corruption with a 4-man lockdown. There's the rest of the members as we might see Darshan getting hit out as he skirts back into the Lamb's Respite, keeps himself alive. Focus on a Rainover as they know he can go down now. Stixay. And now Biofrost getting hit up as Stixay's down. The damage is gone. And there goes his support as well as Rainover and Darshan head to the hill. Who he can't even deliver back with a blue buff as Bjergsen.
This game now.
2 quick fights in succession for TSM to gain the lead. That mid turret holding for them.
And there with the seismic shove, which would have been really helpful to start a fight off. But yeah, it's going to be Hanser split pushing in the mid lane. He's going to go answer since he has the ultimate, and Darshan has no teleport, but they have to seed these objectives.
Good hits. Right around the horn of these outer turrets. If they had the top wave, they'd be there as well. Where that is pushed in.
He can get, leave the Rage Blade as the next item here. He'll be sitting pretty and doing a lot of damage to Darshan. And you can basically just rely on it.
Maybe if Huki was coming from the right, which is warded, a lot of what ifs. Some of those changes to the Weldon pickup, to the mentality change that TSM can go through within that process.
Oh, Bio!
What a hit from Biofrost going in, a 4-man pulverize. It looks like he could get himself in the frying pan though as he's cooked up and spit out his hamburger meat on that one.
Better position on his W, but that's going to be Baron going down.
Uncontested. It looks like he won't be able to
reach structures.
So it's a long-term investment.
It's been on the map. And things like Bjergsen getting a lot of help in mid from Grig here. And the wards that they were placing, like you were saying, from Mithy, they're doing a great job there where they didn't have to play through the lane the entire time with Sven and Mithy. They allowed Grig to go mid and help Bjergsen out, which did put Huki kind of even and locked him down from roaming. And it made it so that Rainover was also pretty ineffective. So I think the mid-jungle duo here of TSM actually did a great job compared to the CLG mid-jungle duo.
Kept a lot of pressure on as well. We mentioned Hanser avoiding the pressure topside. Rainover kept applying, and Rainover now applying his own pressure. 3 inhibitor turrets almost going down at the same time here. Half health for the top side as the inhibitor being worked on, and Hanser is a 1-man army on the bot side of this map. And it goes credit to the team as well. You have to have a good team on the other side for that split push to work.
Yep, and Hanser is going to chase Darshan down. There's Blade of the Rune King. Look at that, look at that.
Oh, stop! Look away! Tanking, that turret is heated up. 7-8 shots, hits the Meganar, stays alive. And Hanser just beasts the entirety of bot side and Darshan. TSM are staying for the long haul here to make sure they get that final inhibitor. A nice scout of the week keeps them at bay of Bjergsen with Midi there for protection. A teleport coming back in as Hanser says, oh, we're not done. It's time to play with the food. And Sven and Grig now for the mid side, and it looks like this might be enough for them. Do they keep going?
Yeah, TSM, they win this. Puts them in a good position for playoffs. Remember, they play the top 2 teams, but they need to show improvement throughout their next 4 games, their last 4 games. But beating CLG gives them 2-0 as a record over this team, as right behind them in the standings. Just 1 game back here.
and confidence going into that game. You said for TSM is 100 Thieves after this. Biofrost gets hit, Lambert Spike goes down. The focus is going to be Rain over on the way out of this one. He's still close. Flashes are for safety, not for offense. For CounterLogic Gaming is TSM stands 5 strong in the base with the Nexus open. Turrets going down to minions as CLG is chomping at the bit for one final fight. And it's gonna be Greg on the front line. Middy's shield is up to dodge the damage, and the Nexus goes down with a few...
Malphite.
Sweet initiation coming in here from Team Liquid. But the ability to dodge that initiation, be proactive.
Point where you have a lot going on for you. Hold on, power people. We're gonna move back. There's the E.
One. Gets the Shuriken flip back in, and he gets the damage out of Twilight Shroud as he gets the 5-point strike in. Beautifully done. Infernal here for TL. High damage team is going to love a little bit extra damage. Won't do much early, but they may be able to help a little bit later.
Hold on, power people spots.
Oh, was going to be ships in the night, but not this time. Dokla is in, and Pobelter comes in for a little bit of assistance towards that top side. Dokla dives a little too early. The Rift Herald is going to come up for them, as they say. We'll get a little something back.
Yeah. That is how it works.
Little lock up, yeah, charged up. He already had the channel going. Taunt's going to keep a bit of damage off of Power Evil attacks one. As he decided to go in for the next one, he does not. Even with Arrow and Big coming in the Abyssal Voyage, Pobelter Justice Punch to Arrow. The Taunt's going to come in. Impact hits in hard with the Unstoppable Force, and they're going to be able to charm up very quick and take down Arrow. Big falls fast just after. And Team Liquid continues to clean up on these fights. They're not there, and then in the blink of an eye, the entire team comes out of the woodwork.
Yep, that's one tanky boy there for Pobelter. Takes a lot of damage, and he doesn't even go down. And then everybody just reinforces. He was definitely trying to disengage and run to Acadian, but it was just really quick there. That Impact saw him as soon as he was out of the Shroud, jumped right on it. Snap engage, and that's what you're looking for from this composition.
Maybe should have said, hey, we don't need this anymore. Now they're going to lose mid-turret. What a scatter by Optic there to finally break what we have.
On Kench ultimate, if they didn't think he was getting ganked. So
that's true.
Yeah, as soon as they saw it
seems like a lot of work.
Shout out to Box. Saw him do that one.
With his controller. Hey, everybody, you need to do your part as we come together here towards the end of the split. And Optic has been seeing the light.
Yep. And Optic's 1-3-1 has been great at the 1-3-1 composition to group up and team fight them by starting the Baron. This is really well done here from TL, and they're looking to turn or finish it. They're kind of entertaining both options here. There's no chance of a steal.
It's going to have to be finished now, especially with the jungler coming in. The taunt's going to keep them at bay, whereas the damage shock blast not accelerated, and it's a smite from Xmithy to take it down. Acadian with Glacial Prison. 3/4 on cooldown, but they're still going in for the fight. Impact and Ole's in with a grand entrance, and Optic has to just close their eyes with the incoming damage. Power of Evil trying to turn a bit of damage back to deter the fight. But Big devours. Can he spit him out far enough? And will they go down? It looks like Big will still be chased, but the gray health keeps him alive for just a second. Ole cannot get in far enough. And team
suited to fight us, to force a fight onto us or give up the Baron and try to get something in return. Optic said no, they'll fight for it.
Cleared out quite a few wards as well. Ole, he'll get to safety here in the shield as he needs to.
Yeah, and Team Liquid just,
oh man, they don't even care.
Rolling the Drakes, walking straight up. Yep.
Strolling through.
I mean, they have the Baron buff. Time is of the essence to use this.
That's true.
Doublelift is pushing the bottom side of the map. Big's going to go for an engage, and they're looking for Pobelter.
On to Pobelter. A lot of damage now from Power of Evil as a Void Staff quickly finished up in his inventory before he even gets the boots done. It killed there onto Dokla quickly. It's going to quickly as well be Big down, and even faster in that sense. Minions pushing down into the mid lane. And it looks like Arrow's forced to back off. Same kind of a mirror here from Power of Evil. They're not even close to helping defend the base.
Yeah, Optic don't have enough damage to collapse and kill either Pobelter or Impact fast enough for everybody else to get there. You saw Doublelift TP in. Impact was able to get the ultimate off, and it's just so fast at how they pull the trigger here. They're going to try to end the game 32 minutes in.
Ole in, Ole out. No ulti coming in, however, from Pobelter as he just wants to get the taunt down. 3v2 situation, so 3v5. As the party is continuing here for Team Liquid, as they are able to take down Acadian and the rest of the team. Power of Evil says, walk this way. Xmithy just misses collateral as they get the last few hits on the turret. Who pulls the gold into their pocket? It's going to be Doublelift to get that extra gold. Bam's really focusing the bot. It is Flame, and he is going to set that top lane ablaze with Rumble as he locks it in.
Yeah, he's been playing way more carries his last 3 games. Last 4 on the bottom side, level 2. That's so well set.
That's the stun. That's what you need to worry about. You can't get yourself to safety. You're trying to save your teammate. First blood onto JJ from the bottom.
Expect more from Akali's.
Ooh.
Oh, there's the chain afterwards.
One chain, dash forward with distortion. They pop him back just inside turret range, and they're gonna be able to get the kill. Santorin flashes out safely. Return to the Rift. A Infernal Drake is on the menu. A little bit of a Crandon barrage topside as Solo's feeling the pressure coming down at 2v1. They do get Flame out alive with a flash.
TPing back in.
Oh no.
Double TP. Oh yeah, yeah. That was
Put the brakes on.
that was JJ's single-use summoner spellbook TP.
Yeah.
So that's the taunting mistakes. Good ultimate there. I think Santorin still gets locked up and rooted.
Little chain. Oh, they have to separate. Who do they choose though?
Doesn't matter,
It's gonna
Apollo.
be Apollo now. What a hit from FlyQuest to just collapse down onto Clutch Gaming.
Chong.
Yeah, he got hard shoved on that one. Great vision control win here by Clutch.
Here
That's
comes
why
Lyra.
FlyQuest is moving in so slow. Keen steps on the toes of Lyra as he comes across trying to get himself into the fight. That does not work. And now they're going to be able to take down Hakuo, focus on the Wild Turtle, and Keen very low, but still going for the fight as these guys are pushing themselves to the limit. Solo able to clean one up there as he says this is the pirate ship. Come aboard, but he is going to be pushed off. Walk the plank, Solo. A 3v1 as he tries to go hard, but he goes down. That scoreline catapults up here for FlyQuest after just one fight. An Infernal Drake now in their favor as those are...
Doesn't have enough AD or AP behind it to wave clear the caster minions. He gets very close around, and Wild Turtle's been kind of teaming up with him.
Oh, killer goes in. Hakuo on the pike, able to get out. JJ, who's he bringing in? It's going to be him and Turtle. There's the killer instinct from Turtle. Apollo gets hit up by the plasma.
Forward.
That's going to be the finishing kill, and he's able to waltz out of that one. Bit of a speed steroid forward. Equalizer comes down. Hakuo gets out with a sliver. They've been looking for at least an attack. Our next wave comes in, and now they're not feeling as comfortable as they lose that top turret.
Lose the top turret, keep that bottom one, but here comes Keen from the side. The 3-0 and 3 LeBlanc. Yeah, he's just dominating the mid lane. He's going to come over to the side, pressure them off, and they're going to have to give up this turret.
Red buff LeBlanc. That's annoying.
Take it away, make sure nobody can have it.
Distort forward, slow you with an auto, and then you're caught by
The red carpet.
Yep. Flame might be going down here. Death from below. Dodged out on that. Oh my God, Flame lives! Huge play by JJ. Flame gets out with 200 HP. Keen's not going to have the same result, though. Only
Go for it, followed by Death's Daughter.
sounds pretty great.
Yep, and this will be the second dragon here for FlyQuest.
That feels good. Mountain and Infernal. Oh! Very hard onto Febvin here. They see Haku on the side. They're going to go full dive. Missing the plasma. Doesn't allow for the killer instinct follow to do too much. And they actually go rock on. Febvin lives, but he wants to fight across the base gate. Lyra with a great shove here. And now they have FlyQuest in retreat. The follow of Weaver's Wall actually cuts off Clutch.
Pick it up, get out. More top sandwiches.
5,000 HP. This is definitely a fight that we could see Clutch get to. JJ very low. Gray health is on. He's going to
wait
give
for
himself up for the team. And that is going to be a death. But this is huge now. FlyQuest stayed too long.
It's their fastest win time in their 5 games, and it's 32 minutes. Oh! Game, but hold on. He scales. Solo scales.
He scales! And he's about to tip those scales right here. A barrel next to Flame. Scrap Shield keeps him alive. But the Sterix Gauge Rage keeps Solo healthy.
Easy pickup there for him. Runs forward, gets Flame, got the flash out of him too.
That is starting to
1v1s
hurt.
him. And now, yeah, play for the late game.
Looks uncontested for this one. 3 Drakes now in favor of FlyQuest. Coming in from Apollo as he tries to get himself close. Lyra has the Weaver's Wall. He can decide where to cut it off, and it looks like it's going to be right in front of the Baron if he wants it, or inside the pit to take damage. Lyra cooking up Zanya's stopwatch onside Equalizer. As nobody's engaged just yet. Turtle! Oh my God! Turtle to the backside! Threads the attacks in! A 2v1, he stopwatches now to pull, clutches eyes towards him, stays alive! Ignite goes down and he keeps himself alive! What a play from Wild Turtle! Febvin in a 2v1 as they're able to take down Santorin at the end of the fight. Clutch is starting.
It was with the idea of, you know, marksmen don't really get to live out that fantasy of diving in the backline. Like, you can play Corki maybe.
On to FlyQuest. Febvin trying to hold off the bot side as we see FlyQuest take mid, second tier. Dodge, dodge, and dodgy, dodge, dodge.
Didn't have the ultimate, but there you go, in the back.
Apollo can't even get out of these fights. He goes down immediately. Hakuo comes in from the side to grab Flame, but he feels good as he gives the team the rest of the time to assess what's going on. Keen down towards the bot side, pulling 2 into his favor. He just plays a little bit of a mimic game there with his clone. Oh my God, almost taking out FaZe solo here. FlyQuest is just firing on all cylinders.
Yep, they got that middle inhibitor. They're going for the bottom inhibitor here, and there's 15 seconds on Baron, so they crack the base. That's a successful Baron power play.
13-6, and very successful indeed. The 7-7 team look to make
When
themselves.
you're ready to go.
I'm
Like,
not out. To be honest, a lot of the times when we see Tom Kench, we don't see him against Voyage in a lot of games. Pressure that. Right now it's an Elder Drake. 3 Drakes to FlyQuest looking to be buffed up here. As Clutch Gaming cannot do much more than throw the cannon barrage down. The ward is already denied, so they don't even have that time of death for the Drake. An Elder to FlyQuest.
don't allow Clutch to get to that ultra late game. Try to close it out and move up the standings.
Hail of arrows, let's clear this as Lyra works the ground a bit. Solo not looking like he's in a good spot. Killer Instinct coming in from Turtle onto Solo. 2v2, Zanyas goes down for Turtle, stopwatch rather. And now they're about to take the fight. He lives again with a sliver of health. Defying death more than once this game. Turtle looking to re-enter the fight from the side. Plasma's in. Lyra gets hit as JJ could be the lockdown on this, but cannot get in range for Devour. Keen looking to hit him, knocks him off the wall. And will he crack? Oh, he gets saved by Santorin, but in the end will fall to the damage. And it's going to be the cleanup crew here from FlyQuest as they play with their food, looking to push themselves forward to 8-7. A great double kill for Hakuo as he's trying
He wants
to
Turtle. He wants Turtle.
on the pipe. The dive comes through and he hits JJ first. No execute coming through on the Kent, of course. He can't gut the fish. And now they're on to Turtle. He goes down. FlyQuest staying a little too long. Don't get
We're not Talia players. We're almost never Talia players. Hold on.
Keen out, Turtles in, kill from Keen as he flashes forward to get the damage down, and they find Lyra immediately. It's not going to be good for Solo or FaZe if they're trying to come out of stopwatch. Hakuo says, I'm in, team. Can we do anything? And FlyQuest is going to snuff that idea immediately. A triple kill for Keen. And Solo's going to do what he can to just deter, be a fly on the wall.
They're ending the game,
against
though.
FlyQuest.
Ending the game. Wild Turtle, JJ, Abyssal Voyage again. Perfect usage of that ability all game long. They're going to close this one out.
In and out. Imagine if you also had a Rise on this team to round warp around. The global team, the Globetrotters of FlyQuest, back and forth, coast to coast, take the win over Clutch Gaming and push towards the playoffs.